Shawn Clement here with Savannah, and after our session last week with the feet together, that started to keep your head in a good position. Next elaboration on that to send in some reinforcements, we want the one leg drill, okay? So when we get set up for the one leg, go ahead and get set up there. Now, you want the left foot, your trail foot, to be in a position where it's balanced. So put it too far forward, Savannah. Now, do you feel like you're going to be able to stay in balance inside your right ankle if you swing back?
No.
And what about if it way too far back? Now, doesn't that feel like it's going to pull you back onto your heel?
Yeah.
So where are you going to put your foot to feel like you're going to be able to stay in balance inside that right ankle? Now, if you play the ball too far forward, after you strike that ball, doesn't it feel like you're going to lose your balance toward the target?
Yes.
So in order for your head to stay behind, you're going to have that ball position more inside your right instep. That's it. Do you feel how the weight is staying on the inside of that right ankle back and through? So where would you like the ball? Right about there? So now this will feel like, because you're in that draw position, the way you're set up right now, the ball should go a little bit left to keep off grass. So keep your attention left to keep off grass and let it release there. Awesome. Now, if you rewind that, you're going to notice her right leg extended up, didn't it? Mm-hmm. Did you feel that?
Yeah.
So didn't you feel that you used the ground to throw the club in that direction?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So if you wanted to go, so the way that we line up with this particular task, so if I do it towards you here, so this feels like, if I let it go, the compression is going to the left door of that locker. If I want to go to the right door of the locker, I'm going to go right here. If I want to go to the right of the locker, I go here. So I'm looking for where's momentum want to take the ball. So if you wanted to go just right of keep off grass to the left edge of wet paint, how would you line up that compression? Do you feel how we're lining up that thing now?
Yeah.
That's right. So do you feel now if you swing to the left edge of wet paint that you're going to be able to stay in balance? Give it a go. Awesome. Do you feel nicely bolted inside the ankle?
Yeah.
Perfect. Let's try that again. So right edge of wet paint. Does that feel like you're going there? Good. Yes, ma'am, right there. So do you notice when you're making that backswing turn, you're going to feel that left hip go behind you, right? So you could do the sword, and remember the sword analogy?
Yeah.
Hold it with your right hand. Get on that one leg. Gather the sword. And slash through. Very good. So you'll notice now that if her head were to move forward, then you're going to have to take a walk, aren't you? The head moves forward, you're taking a walk. So in order for you to stay centered, you actually, this is what's going to give you the sensation of centeredness on the downswing. So the unwinding of your swing toward the target, you're going to go fetch that feel through this. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's do a couple more. Let's reinforce that feel. So where are we going now? Left edge of wet paint. Okay. So where did you release that one? More toward the ball. So did that feel like you were lined up a little too far left and you had to make a correction to go there? All right. So what a difference, huh?
Yeah.
So notice you brought your alignment around. So this goes to show when you're lined up and you feel like, yeah, it feels like it's going to go a little too far right. I need to make a correction. That's when the head moves forward. That's when you dump the energy into the ground.
Yeah.
Okay? Very good. So you really need to feel at address that you're setting up that compression in the direction you want that ball to go. So let's do a little Goldilocks with that.
Sure.
Show me something that'd be too far right of wet paint. That feels way too far right?
Yeah.
Just asking.
Yeah.
Yeah? Let it go there and see if it does. Let it go in that direction. So that's just right of wet paint.
Yeah.
See how we use that experimentation now, right? So we use Goldilocks with that alignment. Don't trust what you feel statically at address until you've really let it go and have seen where the ball is going in relation to what you feel is where it's going, okay? Let's see that again. So now line up a little too far left of wet paint. Good. Now let it go where it wants to go and see what happens. Excellent. So you felt you were lined up too far, and you let it go there, and it confirmed.
Yeah.
So once you're set up, and this is the amazing secret. Once you're set up, it's not your job anymore. It's out of your control. All you're going to do is just let gravity release it in that direction, and you want to add a little bit more effort, or effort. I shouldn't say the word effort. If you want to add more velocity, you're going to go get that velocity with the ground. Yeah. So it should always feel like you're achieving a swing that's very easy to perform. Okay? So one more, too far right. Let it go there. Amazing, amazing. I love this girl. You know, not to be biased or anything, okay? So enjoy that practice. The one-leg drill is absolutely phenomenal. You get into your setup. So notice the pressure feels like it's underneath my right arch as a lefty, underneath your left arch as a righty. You position the leg where you feel like it's in balance. If it's too far back, it'll pull you off the front of the foot. If it's too far forward, you'll feel all bunched up. So right about there, it feels like I can stay in amazing balance. And then the ball position is inside the ankle, where it feels like my head can stay inside that ankle back and through. Then you line up that particular compression in the direction you want to go. Send it there without interference and see if it goes that way, and then make your tweaks from there, okay? Enjoy that.